Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. A to the power of x positive 1 the whole square equals to 1 over a raised to the power of negative 4x. In the equation above, a is greater than 0. What is the value of x? Okay, in the given equation, we have to solve for x. Okay, let me write the given equation as it is. It is a to the power of x positive 1 the whole square equals to 1 over a raised to the power of negative 4x. Okay, here a to the power of x positive 1 the whole square. That is, let me write the stuff on the left side as it is. Now we can write this 1 over a as a to the negative first power, because for the denominator a over here we can assume there is exponent 1. Actually it does not contain any exponent, so after there is exponent 1 we have to assume. And when I move this a to the first part to numerator, the exponent will change its sign. Already it's positive 1, so when it becomes negative it will become a to the negative first power and it is multiplied by 1. So that is, we can write this 1 over a as a to the negative first power. So it has to be raised to the given power, that is negative 4x. Okay, here a to the power of x positive 1 the whole square equals to, okay, here we have the base a and we have exponent negative 1, and for this complete stuff we have exponent negative 4x. Whenever we have two exponents like this, what we can do is we can multiply these two exponents according to the power of a power rule in exponents. So then we get, when I multiply negative 1 and negative 4x, negative times negative will become positive. 1 times 4x is 4x. Here two terms are equal with the same base. There is a base on the left side is a, the base on the right side also is a. So whenever two terms are equal with the same base, what we can do is we can equate the exponents. When I equate the exponents, I am getting x positive 1 the whole square equals to 4x. So since we have exponent 2 for this x positive 1, we can write this x positive 1 two times and multiply them. Let me write it. Okay, now let's multiply these two binomials using the FOIL method. That is x times x is x square, x times 1 is positive x, and positive 1 times x is positive x, positive 1 times 1 is positive 1 equals to 4x. Okay, then we get x square, and when I combine this positive x and positive x, I'm getting positive 2x, positive 1 equals to 4x. Okay, here we have a quadratic equation. Now to solve for x in this quadratic equation, we have to write this quadratic equation standard form. That is, we have to get everything on one side of the equation, and the other side we must have 0. So this is a standard form of a quadratic equation. Okay, so for that we have to make the right side 0. Let me subtract 4x from both sides to make the right side 0. So when I do so, this positive 4x, negative 4x will cancel out. Then I'm getting x square. When I combine positive 2x, negative 4x, I'm getting negative 2x, positive 1 equals to 0. Okay, now let's try to solve this quadratic equation by factoring. For that, we have to multiply the constant term positive 1 by the coefficient of x square. In this, the coefficient of x square is just 1. So when I multiply this positive 1 by this 1, still I'm getting positive 1. Now I have to get two factors over here, so that the product of the two factors equals to positive 1. And when I add these two factors, it must be equal to the coefficient of x, that is negative 2. I think negative 1 and negative 1 will work. When I multiply negative 1 and negative 1, I'm getting positive 1. When I combine negative 1 and negative 1, I'm getting negative 2, that is the coefficient of x. Okay, still what I have to do is I have to divide both these factors by the coefficient of x square, that is 1. Over here, even when I divide this negative 1 and this negative 1 by 1, still I'm getting negative 1, negative 1. Okay, now usually when we solve a quadratic equation, we'll be getting two values for the variable. So now to get the first value of the variable x in this quadratic equation, I have to change the sign of the first factor over here. It's negative 1. When I change the sign, it will be positive 1. Okay, now to get the second value of x, I have to change the sign of the second factor. Again, I'm getting 1. So I'm getting the same value for x. Okay, so therefore the value of x in the given equation is that is 1.